If you haven't heard of the Parkinson's law, many people attribute it as if it had been meant for time management. But although its true intentions were not meant for our ability to manage our time more efficiently, it's very difficult to completely disregard it, as it is a pretty good generalization about how we humans are. So if we take it and apply it to our life, it doesn't really paint a pretty picture for us. So in today's video, I wanted to cover some steps that everybody should take in order to increase their productivity. Welcome back to my channel, and in case you're new here, I'm Joanna and I make weekly videos about motivation, organizing, and lifestyle. Step number 1 is aim to simplify. Everybody in their life needs to do some things sooner or later. But if you want to improve your time management skills, you need to learn which tasks need to be taken care of immediately and which ones can be postponed or dropped altogether. And whenever possible, you should try to delegate some of your tasks onto someone else so as to free your time to do things that really matter. Also, don't fill up your to-do lists with meaningless tasks or habitual routines that you would be doing anyway and that you don't really need any reminders for, because then your lists are really cluttered and it makes it seem like you are way busier than you really are, taking that time away from the meaningful tasks and leading to build-up of stress. Your aim is to know which tasks are the most important and focus on them. Step number 2, plan. Whenever you're starting a new day, you should have a very clear idea about what you want to do with your time and with your day, what things you want to achieve today. So start your day or week with writing down things that you really need to be working on, which ones are important, which ones are urgent, and which ones are just things that need to be done. Then start working on simplifying your list or delegating some of your tasks onto somebody else. With a clear plan in front of you, you know that you're not wasting your time on idle things and that you are not going to be as easily distracted of the most important things. Multitask. Do you remember the video I made about time batching? This is a great way for you to improve your efficiency and productivity. Whenever possible and the tasks seem to be somewhat related, try to do them all at the same time or one after the other to save some time. However, you need to remember that not all tasks can be done at the same time. If you will try to squeeze all of your tasks into one and do all of them at once, it's only going to result in wasted time and poor quality. Be smart about your workload. And that means that you need to know when you need to focus your entire attention on a single project and when it is possible for you to divide it. Step number 4, work on hard tasks first. Whenever you begin a new project, your motivation is really high. You should really use that and begin working on the most difficult tasks first. After completing your most difficult task, everything else will seem less daunting and you will be able to accomplish all of them in a timely manner. The final step, cut interruptions. The worst thing you can do to your productivity is to be constantly distracted by unimportant things. Texting or scrolling through Facebook is an obvious example of a distraction that should be avoided, but constant noise or chatty colleagues are not helpful either. Leaving your phone on an airplane mode or leaving it completely in a different room will solve the first problem. But the other can be tackled by listening to some inspirational, motivational music that increases your focus, or talking to your colleagues and explaining to them that you're working on an important project and that you don't want to be disturbed. Do you have any tips for managing your own time? Don't forget to share them in the comments down below. And remember, work smarter, but not harder. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!